New Yelan event, new outfit stuff. Let's see what you got going on. Fucking ass gliding across the goddamn sky. Alright. What could possibly be... What would drive her to get a new outfit, actually?
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yelan? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Oh, she's one nigga, bro. But sure, friends.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
She might be undercover.
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time. Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out.
All
I'm
criminals.
just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway,
So the
I'm
camera,
gonna
hanging
drop
down
in
the
on that
camera
old
panel.
classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Looks like our suspects are here, bro. Setting up an ambush, huh? Bait and trap.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
Bro, Yelan noticed those niggas. Why are we even acting like she didn't?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat. Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings.
Well, she barely said that loud, but she should be screaming that shit. I was
Now,
by a
judging
waterfall.
by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
Damn, but you're blind, deaf, dumb, and retarded.
More than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Pretty stupid if they're tailing
Well, those
officers.
tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
Yelan got no summer vacation.
Mora laundering, to the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora? And who are these figures?
Laundering
There
by
are 10 of them?
bum ass.
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit.
There's like no
And this
centralized
merchant's front of
banking
choice?
system.
Fine
I mean,
art
there's
and antique
banking.
auctioneering.
But like,
He buys goods from all
fucking
over
you don't launder
Teyvat,
shit
brings
in
them back to Fontaine,
medieval time. Well, not
and
medieval. She
rebrands
don't
them
like
as pieces of fine
the
art,
17,
driving up their
1800s.
price
Bro,
in the
fucking get
process.
this.
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean. This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well, a business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
Underground banking financier. Probably a bookkeeper too. Yeah, I got it. But still, like, oh, I found 10 million more inside this ancient treasure chest that was buried in the fucking mountains, bro. And it's like, who's gonna not believe you?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art.
I'll buy a bunch of bullshit
Liyue
and then
goods
lie.
being used in illicit
go.
underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from. But if you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
He covered his tracks probably well.
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends.
He's got
If you
also
were the
underworld
mastermind
connections.
behind this whole scheme,
You can get him,
would you
or you can get
really
a bunch of
expose
dudes.
yourself as the face of the operation?
And once you grab one guy, he's on to the fact that you're on to him.
You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
Yeah, that's the plan of the game.
Wait, even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something.
Good foreshadowing. Demon Paimon.
Paimon gets
Wait, isn't
it
that exactly
now.
where Paimon from the artist go to?
Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind.
You could get legitimate
Tracking
people
down
to
the
do
goods
that.
is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow.
You gotta work your way up the chain.
So the most
Hit the
logical
level
course of
dealers, you get a
action is to
name.
play the long game.
And once you get the name from a bigger player, you hit them.
You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens.
Yeah, we know how this
Will
works.
lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Yeah, so you bullshitters.
Well, wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew.
That's pretty good
Those
if you knock
spies
out
just now
all
were
of
his
his
most
low-level
important
areas.
agents, the two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter.
It's an international
They're under
operation.
pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act. They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Yeah, criminal investigation with you. How about it? I use you all the time.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too.
No, we're not. All we know is about it.
Do it!
Well, we're part of it now.
Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world.
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment.
That's what I like to hear.
How about we do this the Fontainian way?
Oh, no.
You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission. Getting started is
Do you know
always
what
the
they get
hardest
paid?
part, but
Okay.
luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Let's hunt down some criminales. Holy cock and ball torture. 6 quests, huh? This is a nice art piece, too. Vanishing, tracing. Can I get just the art piece? Sometimes this art piece is gonna disappear if I click the quest, which is gonna annoy the fuck out of me. Up north we go! Surveillance technique. Become a koi fish.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
Starting investigation. You follow Yelan through an uninhibited region of the northeast of Chenyud Vale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. Well, you don't see any members of the Dark Finance's crew nor anything suspicious about the area. Not that we know. We don't know what we're looking for. We, as in PAIMON and I, not Yelan.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Have some patience, you bitch-ass fairy. Everything comes in due time.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already.
More like the basic
Impressive.
level fucking surveillance officer.
Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
He needs to have a water route because he's transporting stuff around
Guess
the world.
so. Paimon can see the port of Yelan Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
Fucking
It's
lighthouse.
a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
Is Paimon like brain dead? She doesn't know what the fuck a lighthouse is on a port? Really?
Oh, let's hear it.
Why is this a perfect spot on the Millilith helps with their operations? I guess. It's a perfect spot for counter surveillance. That's true. It helps them avoid dangerous routes when transporting their goods. I don't really know about that one. Spying on the Millilith. We're keeping an eye on mostly anything that goes through. I mean, yeah, if the tower blinks, or the lighthouse blinks, you'd be able to spot, you'd know something's up. You'd also know that everything, I mean, all these are pretty much it. Like, these two are basically the same thing. But counter surveillance. Who would be counter surveilling? I'm gonna go with Millilith operations. Although, it's just the same thing. If you're by a lighthouse and you're on the wharf, you know if anything's wrong. So,
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
someone has to be observing this shit.
Okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device
The what?
and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Really gotta
Well,
talk to her before.
All set? Remember,
Yes,
an eye
yes.
for
Ready to
detail is
investigate.
key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight. Take it easy.
Oh, I like this. You got the case record and you gotta hit the button. So you want to take a picture that resembles the same area. The photo of the area previously taken with the military using the overhead surveillance. Compare the photo with the current state of the area. I mean, I can clearly see that there's a fucking campfire here now. Campfire. The boat seems to have moved. There's a big... something was dug up here. I didn't realize Yelan was talking about a small raised mound to the waves cast in the soil. There's clearly something buried underneath. Let's head down and find out.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Carrier pigeon tubes? Interesting. Using carrier pigeons.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught.
I'm not aware of them being tailed
What
yet.
if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
What kind of Chinese country is that?
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
Goodness, it's nice to find something. So we're on a trail.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Well, it takes an elaborate set of tools to create an exact replica of the key and encoded messages found in the scene. It then restores the scene's original state, erasing any signs of investigation taking place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I think I might have an idea. The surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if we need to send a message, it would have to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius.
I mean, I guess that
Ruling
makes
out
sense.
areas within line of
But
sight
carrier
of the
pigeons can go
lighthouse, as well as
fucking
places with
far.
a lot of foot traffic.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses.
Makes sense.
Well,
Coast to coast.
our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Coast to coast, space coast. Let's investigate the next area. Okay, so this is gonna be quick. It's not gonna be like 1 mission, 2 mission, 3 mission. It's just like go next.
Try and stop me!
We're not making it if we swim. No idea what the hell I was thinking. Alright, so we're investigating. So, criminals out here using carrier pigeons to send messages along the coastlines to find and... What do I talk about? Find. Like, we can
Bring
avoid
it.
him by the middle of it. Pretty good operation. Let's see if it can hold up. Doesn't this place look interesting? This coastal shoal, too. Not just a regular own zone.
And nothing out of the ordinary worry here either.
The more Numa looks, the more it could be hiding. I guess.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you. The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set? All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
I would love. So fallen tree and some rocks. Seems like there's some cargo here. Boxes. Is this boat here? Half buried though. I can't have been here. Like a lantern just floating in the tree. Does this boat not count? I'm pretty sure I don't see that shit on the damn fucking evidence thing. Let's go above. Okay, I guess that just doesn't count. Let's see. What else is suspicious around here? Crate. Got the lantern. What am I missing? The pictures took place above. No, the tree's the same. Ah, literal footprints. Numerous footprints of the shallow sign something dragged in the grass. Clearly, it's moved something through here. This rock wasn't here. I just like, look at it like the rock wasn't there at all. They moved the rock. Yeah, they did actually move the rock.
This must be it! The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Ooh, obvious base on the
Well,
coastline.
well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier.
No, you don't know that. That's supposed to be ready to explode.
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game.
There, but she got
You two
stealth in
keep a
herself.
lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. He's got your back!
We got your timing, Yelan. You'll got this.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Not that we know of. Yelan opens the door to a stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to the construction difficulties, the outside and walls couldn't be completely sealed. It was like water from the soil sea. That's why I said it's on it's a underwater coastline base. Those are real difficult to make without a seawall. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro, so she can touch the items in space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hand will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within. Damn, we're doing a Honkai
All right,
Star Rail type
that's
stuff.
done.
Where we
I've
get
noted
no
the
images
features of
it.
all the porcelain items,
Just
vases,
black
and
text.
teas stored here.
Or white text on black
We
back.
need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
Investigate shit? Yeah, it's kind of her job. Where are we going next?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his 2 lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it! All we can do now is wait.
The best part about the investigation.
Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
Paimon, you ain't
This
doing
whole
none of that.
time, Officer Edler has been leading her 2 stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead. Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yelan Wharf in 2 days.
2 days.
Find me near the harbor.
You got it. Sometimes bitch ass games will actually make you wait 2 days. Man, every fucking time. I've never seen the game do that. It auto set the time, the correct time. I didn't know that was a thing. I've never seen it do that. Obviously, I've never seen it do it because it's a new thing.
Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime
That's
boss.
cool.
It's like being a real detective!
Did you read those detective novels all the time, Paimon? Yeah, enjoy. You can live out the fantasy you'll never actually do without me.
Well done, you 2. Right on time.
How's the case going along, boss?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the Dark Financier's 2 lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods. See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods.
A nice looking
It
Sumeru
operates
ship.
under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidus Harbor as well.
No, we're looking for specific cargo. We're not gonna try to go through every piece of cargo. It's probably legitimate cargo. It's gonna be packaged in within there somewhere.
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidus Harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the Dark Financier.
Damn.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is
Where's
a
Big
master
Sister?
of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you 2 inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
You got it.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
How about you walk? You ever think about that?
All set? All right. We'll meet.
I look so close, but no, not yet. Great. We're too close. Oh. There we go. Deliberately paint. Oh yeah, the pretty small. Are we looking for multiple marked containers? That was easy.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go.
Yeah, I imagine
But did
so.
you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Markings don't know which crates and which ships are the deportation.
work.
Which one do we need to
As
look
for the auction,
Or what they need to look
Officer
for.
Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Ooh, big
The
hotel.
markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech.
Oh, that paint
like
wasn't
the
noticeable
forensic imaging
without
device.
the imaging device? I thought
I
it was
think
just
we're looking
obvious
at a
big ass
treasure
paint
hoarder
marks.
insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
Why is he marking the goods? I mean, they're transporting real cargo, so you need to know which ones are the right ones.
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Yeah, the necessity cells might convey a
Fertilizer,
message.
soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
Should we come with you?
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Let's stow away.
Well,
There's a
you've proved
passenger
yourself
favorite.
so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani.
Let's not blow our cover.
So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Oh, it's gonna be beat a nigga's ass style time? Shit. Our favorite.
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Watch them fly overboard.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Everything's
Are
where it should
they
be.
inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Looking for something.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages.
No, man, we got cipher shit.
This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
Shit, what happens if I gotta fucking deal with it right then and there?
By all means, I trust your judgment.
Wow. Terrible idea, Lizard Eyes.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
You retarded? They don't even know she's an officer.
Oh, excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before, at Jiuguan Tea House in Yelan Wharf, if I'm not mistaken.
Huh? You...
And they know she's investigating.
Ah, the
They don't
Dice
know what's
Master
going
of
on.
Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Dice Master.
So you've heard of me too?
Unless you run that gambling part.
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
A criminal element,
Yes,
perhaps?
that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
You...
Ah, Does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
They know she's an officer, so focus all their attention on her.
All right. Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those bucks. What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed together.
Yeah, fertilizer and soap.
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
Let's do what could this cipher minigame possibly be?
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
Nope. A formula member's experience is not heavy complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail by mixing 3 main ingredients prescribed. I mean, fertilizer, soap, and perfumes. Oh, don't tell me about to blow this fucking ship up. A desensitization effect and reduce along small fireworks that function as detonators. Yep. Install the location shown. Use a timer to control the explosives. Ship may be destroyed in open water. Sink their goods. They can't take part of the auction. After that, the investigation forces both Fontaine and Liyue will focus their attention on me. Don't worry about the boss won't pay us out. You evacuate on your own. Pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to miraculously survive. Wait until you hear. Wait about the heat for 6 months. Then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the 15 million more as the boss promised in the 7th century post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
Yeah, they used the fertilizer to make a fucking bomb. By crashing this plane. Am I right? Their plan is supposed to good by blowing up this ship.
Blowing up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Yeah, protect the person at the top, bro. Pull the heat in a completely different direction.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic.
Hey, let's
There
blow
are
this in.
innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Can you stop shouting before they detect us? This is our chance, we need to hurry. Act now. I probably could have checked out the ship. Fucking intense music, bro. Just on these damn bombs. How would you actually get up there? Oh, I guess we can't walk up to this side. Yep. Turn off the heat on your opponent. We gotta hurry the fuck up. Alright, I was wondering how we were gonna get up there. Scam face. Red-haired stepchild and planting bombs.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
No!
Already taken care of.
Oh, okay.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like
No one's
this.
all running around disarming bombs.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher.
Yeah, she would have disabled the bombs herself too. She had.
Corday and Dodamani.
Who cares?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Yeah, your whole ship would have been gone.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumiduce Harbor.
Maybe I should do
The
that.
two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course. So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
Another 2 days, huh?
Then rest assured, the Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Our sincerest thanks.
Hey, bro, you're the criminal here, bro. For some time, the ship safely docks at Lumiduce Harbor. The Maison got it. Nice, bro. Nice time in Fontaine.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, try something desperate?
The ship's gonna explode
It's
anyways.
not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction, but now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through. He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction.
How
At
they gonna
best,
get dumped
the
these
Dark
goods?
Financier
How
has to
that's
find a
in
new kind of
custody.
moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
Shit, and if he does decide to continue, it works anyways.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Yeah, Paimon's surrogate for the community. As
Don't
always.
worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home
Damn,
stretch.
bro, he just called her
and taking
retarded.
advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction.
We're gonna get a suit.
I'll
Okay,
meet
well,
you at
look
the
like
Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
2 days. Let's see, bro. It does auto do it now. Wow, that's crazy. When they add that feature?
Alright, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination? A very important auction at the Hotel de Boer.
Super happy Lumiduce music. That's fucking.
This is
sunset.
our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
We're on the last part already, huh?
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous.
Get nervous for us. It's an auction.
We gotta keep it together.
Spend some
This is
money.
our best chance to catch these guys.
This is the second time Hoyo's done an auction thing, bro. We got this in GDZ when we had Vivian and whatever the fuck his name is. Hugo. Now we got an auction in Genshin. Shit. There's probably an auction somewhere in HSR too that I didn't give a shit about. Come on, play that. And no one's even gonna mention Honka.
Wow! This place is packed! Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Pretty much. I wouldn't doubt it. What you doing all that for?
Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious.
Take that shit
knows
off, you
just the thing!
fucking clown. We got shit to do.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
No, I don't think we should. But a pair of glasses would go well for detective work. Not much of a mustache though.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
You better be getting customization and not cry. Really? Motherfucker, we're gonna have the echoing snaps, bro.
Well, you two seem raring to go.
Played her whole
Good to see
theme,
you're
bro.
not nervous.
Damn, bro.
But remember,
Give her the bad bitch
the key to
entrance.
blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Yelan?
Yeah.
You, right? It must be you.
I don't think we'd worry about keeping a little profile next to those dazzling lady in the room. We'll be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction. So,
Yeah,
I
bro,
thought
she
something
bad
with
as hell,
more
bro.
of a Fontainian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
No, you look bad as hell.
No, not at all.
Motherfucker's gonna thumbs up. I like it. It's blue and black. A Hoyo special.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
Shit, why don't we buy this shit and report the dude?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Can we bid out for what we want? What's our limit?
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts.
15
After
million
the
was what
incident
they're gonna
with the
bear.
ship,
So.
several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them.
All right.
And I'm sure he's terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
That's what they
so
get. The more we fuck them
complicated
over.
stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts to squirm.
Nice, you're on the lookout,
One
huh?
thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat.
All right, we only hit his main
Once the
items.
auction is over, we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan, Miss
We're on a
Yelan.
winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Let's see what our items are. We got a bid on. The time is right. I should start investigating. Fuzzy blue. $16 million more. Holy hell. Nigga balls. Who has it hidden? Oh, that nigga looks like he's swarming. Now, which one? The woman, the guy, or the guy? I get lost. A collector with a low-profile bidding style who has appeared several times in important auctions. Although they haven't been attending auctions as frequently as before, the bids always focus on more precious pieces. Lavishly judged. Based on your intel, she is a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world, regular fashion events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. The record shows that she has participated in such auctions multiple times. A regular commenter for the publications like Steambird, affluent connoisseur with refined artistic takes in a fixture of the auction house scene. However, the unusual late appearance of this particular auction raises some questions. I think it's this guy. Bid frequency high and low. I don't think they... Let's try this asshole out. For now, I mean... Low profile bidding style. He wants to keep it slow. Small sums of Mora isn't always here, because it's not every auction. A regular counter publications, that's too high profile. If you go too high profile.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means that you don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
And you're getting life in prison, dog, for this dude you don't even know? Yeah. That's an easy way to get these motherfuckers to flip. Once the auction's over, you'll meet outside the hotel door. Officer Eller arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. He's just out to be an ordinary clue could ransom financial trouble. Perhaps the desperation was a drove to take such a risk. You should have a bold and daring plan. Why did I fuck up? You know, honest clerk.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home
He ran to
decor.
desperation, and that's why he's criminal.
Oh, did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Okay, what's right?
Whatever your employer is offering you,
I just read that
the
wrong.
Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You! I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Eliminate?
Nigga right in front of the hotel.
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No. This can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and he would find a way to get me out.
So that's
And
never happening, bro.
He even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
I mean, yeah.
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need
You
to
have to
do
do
is
something.
arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
You sure he don't got guys watching us from here?
Phew! Mission
We
accomplished.
just right outside the hotel.
You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer.
Officer
You make an
Hitman.
excellent hitman.
Ah, well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap
Bonk.
into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
You got what we need.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
No, it wasn't anything about it. We already knew it was a double agent, but he could do some acting.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor.
Shit, looks like he's a beta.
The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
You got it.
There's no special
I love
patrol
it when a
unit.
plan comes together like this.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now, when our new double agent will lead us into the Lion's Den.
12 out.
It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Is this what you call justice? Answer me. Anyways.
Full throttle!
Maya's like not walking out there, bro. Fuck me.
All right, this is where the
Yeah,
boss
she's still
told
wearing
me
the
to bring
sex
the
outfit, huh?
goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses. Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal.
Man, what the fuck?
But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors.
I like your pin.
Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction,
No, he
but
was
that
not planning
plan
that.
fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the
Last
investigation.
phase.
It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
No time to waste.
All
Let's
right,
fuck this up.
then let's see those detective skills in action.
Can't compare the image of the stem now. Those flowers there, they're gone. Big crystal here, it's gone. Weird base here, that's gone. And another big crystal. Wow! Okay. Okay.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated.
That was easy, bro.
Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
You should be. Sniper shot just blows this dude's brains clean out. Or off.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction?
That's
or
who
to
this
fish for a bigger cut?
Big buff ass fucking bearded man?
Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh?
Green eyes, too.
A trap, I presume.
They ran.
I've set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment.
They got big old fucking
It's
strangler
happened
hands,
before.
bro. Shit's bigger than his fucking face.
It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelicha's respect, but I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order. 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a Mora laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Yes.
Why is the Dark Financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
Listen, nigga, you finna die if you don't surrender.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just surrender?
Oh, yeah, you should
If
have
you
got
want
to
to do
go
this
shooting.
the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece. As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
This nigga's definitely from
So you're
Fontaine.
planning on
poetic
taking
ass
us
beach.
down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value.
What terrorist attack is he gonna perform?
My Mora laundering days are over. We both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me.
Locked on and cooked
I'm
your ass.
usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious
That's
life.
it? Or Gardamex?
Well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Well, we fought gods, dog.
Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market.
Old me can be
You two
destroyed.
have been a huge help, but this fight is mine.
Nah, bro, she said, I'm about
As
to
it so
smoke, nigga.
happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey. quietly now.
What are these attacks?
Really? Here comes the cash. Take it easy. Busted. Gutsy.
This motherfucker out here punching the ground causing shit. What kind of attack is that? Shots are not giving me any units to fucking dodge that shit with.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Any last words?
No.
Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it? I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No.
No.
I think I'll say my
She's
piece
not
instead.
happy, bro.
You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter. Because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight. But it's too late for that now.
Bro, police out here to be beating motherfuckers.
After 6 months of hard work,
Just
I
cracked
finally
his shit
get to
off.
tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
Bro, fucking Yelan talking that shit on him, and then she
Miss
Adler
Yelan,
just cracks the
traveler,
nigga's skull. with it.
PAIMON.
Good work,
As a
Fontaine.
personal thanks for all your help,
That
you
French-Chinese
deserve
connection.
half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in
Yo,
Liyue.
now keep that bonus to
I
yourself. or
appreciate the
something,
sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind.
Yeah, keep your bonus.
I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and PAIMON.
I mean, I'm gonna say it wasn't anything special, bro. I don't want this random officer giving up their bonus.
Wow.
She put in work for like 17 months.
Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
I don't know about that.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes!
Paimon wants to be in the part of the
Is that okay,
interrogation, huh?
Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills.
Who better
Who
watch
knows?
over you than a
Maybe
officer?
it'll come in handy someday.
Paimon gonna be fucking learn CBT fucking techniques.
All right, then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Memonia.
Shout out for Paimon losing the fucking can't be without Traveler shit.
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler.
Yeah.
After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation.
Summer's over, by the way.
Mind humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
I'd be honored. Nah, nigga, I'd be delighted, bro. I'll enjoy it. I ain't honored by no woman. And then they fucked in the mouth. Yeah, we still got shit to do. No, I really told that nigga for money laundering, you're gonna rot in hell, buddy. Ain't no reason for her to go that hard.
Bring it!
Goes hard though. That's all that really matters.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere.
I feel like Yelan should got a
If
different
only we were
outfit
on a
for
rooftop
Fontaine.
terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Pleasantly tipsy. She enjoys her drink. I feel like a dress really is Yelan's style, bro. She showed like the, have you ever seen Marvel Rivals, like the cloak and dagger fucking pimp outfit? I feel like that's what more of Yelan's style.
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what
Dagger's
special
outfit,
drinks
by the
the
way,
hidden
not corks.
taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can
You're getting a
get
sea
around
breeze
here.
smell.
There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
Want to go to work? You more want to spend? Fuck it, I'm down for a shopping spree.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side,
True.
I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
You better get the Yelanish Naya, bro. Damn, bro. A whole event ends with a date with Yelan. As opposed to like Lisa's outfit one where it was just you had to go day by day to see her around Sumeru. What was the last outfit quest they had? I can't remember. It was Shenhao, right? And Zhongli. They didn't get a quest. That whole
I'm
thing.
satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Yeah, well, it's
It
like you
can't
about
be
to go right
helped.
back.
Duty calls.
Yeah, she wasn't really on vacation.
I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment.
No rest for the wicked.
Nod cry.
Oh, she will be there. Okay. That's where we're going next. Look at her like devious ass face, bro. Like fucking staring at us in that demon look. Shout out to him, be like, you're a demon. I like that. Goes hard.
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward. And to set some boundaries.
What does that mean? Isn't that child?
I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
Well, hell yeah. This is gonna be one I can put up inside the teapot so I can flex on people who didn't get to do this.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say, Agent.
Ooh, I wonder should I should refer to her as agent. Yeah, nice shot too. A lot of nice shots I could take with thumbnails. I'm not going to, but
I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture.
bro, look at that selfie, bro. This actually might be a good one. Damn, bro. All these cinematic shots.
Perhaps we'll cross paths in Not Cry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Sure. Now that's a good picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths and not cry. If so, I hope this collaboration with the person did me. That's a nice photo. Goofy Eye Traveler. This is a cool quest. A lot of little small stuff. Nothing crazy. Your ass does not look like you're from fucking
Music is the language of the
Fontaine.
soul.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, how about the wire, bro? Your ass look like you're from nothing. Like seeing Nutland people around the world. Good quest, bro. We get to see Yelan in her outfit. Got some hard lines, too. Go to hell, nigga. You should have never fucked with us. I can't believe you said that. Actual dialogue, Yelan's it. Look at the bag of criminal. Look at this cool ass background too. It really does look like we got the outfit. Elegant yet neat. You can make a sense of leisure that somehow carrying a hint of concealed aggression. Man, it should have been a 5-star outfit. You know how hard would I want if they gave her a 5-star outfit? Why would I bought that shit? I mean, like $30 though. Like, oh, I would have bought it as if, like, if I just click right now. It isn't right here. Still purchasable for like $15. I forgot this. 7 days. Should I buy it? Leave down in the comments down below. Give a fuck that much.